every morning. I go to my desk. I typically set my day's intention the prior night. So I will plan all my personal things that have to do with work. And then I have my other segment when it comes to what I have to do outside of work. So many of you guys know that I have a family. So I have to, and many of you as well, you have to try to balance. Sometimes I'm a little more so lopsided when it comes to business because of all the demands on me, but I try to offset it when it comes to like on the weekends, just trying to be more present. So, but I want to share with you it's not a dream board. Some of us have dream boards of what we envision, and I think Oprah Winfrey's the one that started this, where you have this dream board and you envision what your house is going to look like and you manifest. I'm a big believer in manifesting because we can make our dreams come true. I really believe it. I mean, I never thought that I would be doing what I am doing. So give me one moment and I'm going to share this with you. Okay. As we're going through this, I want you to write these specific points. Okay. Just write the rest of the year's goals. Okay. So we just go ahead and write 2022 goals. Okay. Then I want you to write, and I haven't changed this, but it's your monthly goals. So I don't know how you want to write it. You can write monthly goals. And then just below that, I want you to write your weekly goals. And then I know this seems like a lot, but I'll explain it to you. Then I want you to write 3 to thrive. And then I want you to write on deck. This is my favorite, on deck. So we've got 1, 2, 3 weekly goals. It goes from annual to monthly to weekly. And I'll explain this. This is 3 to thrive. And then we've got on deck. And this is just my own personal notes. So let's look at our year goals. For instance, what is it that you specifically desire for your year? So these are high-end goals. What are you looking to achieve for your year? It could be, I want to be making so much money or I want to be employed. Let's say if you're a single parent and you're trying to make ends meet. Let's say you want to return back to school. So you want to be from where you are now or work at least towards it. So at least let's say, okay, I want to be enrolled at this particular school, taking courses on this specific subject. So you can write this down. Then I want you to write your monthly goals. So for starters, for the annual ones, I want you to pick 5 goals. These are not easily achievable. It's going to take longer than you would like. It's not like tomorrow it happened. Okay. Let's go back down to our monthly. So as far as monthly, this is what we're planning on achieving that specific month. So, and you can't be wavering. Yes, you can adapt. You can make some altering changes, but when the next following month comes, here we are. What is today? It's the 1st of July. So we get to see what our goals are. And I'm going to test you. I want you to really think about this because this is going to give you this confidence. And when we're able to see our progress, it's the most beautiful thing. The reality is it does something to us neurologically that we are accomplishing what we set out to do. And we don't feel bad when we don't meet that goal. I don't know if you get disappointed sometimes. I certainly do if I don't accomplish something that I want or if it didn't go as I had planned. That's super important to have your monthly goals written out. Then let's go to our weekly goals. Okay, so this is for a board. I have essentially the same thing. This is just for my visual. So when I'm working, I can turn around and look up and say, oh, I've got to be working towards this. Like particularly when I wanted to do my divorce book, I would plan out every single day to write at least 1 chapter. 1 chapter. That's all it takes. Can you imagine? Every single day, you can have a book completed, you guys, in a weekend if you really just want to sit down and really be super ambitious. But that is how simple it is. And then it gives you the energy, the confidence that is so required for you to go to your next level, because I know that you're feeling stuck. I know you're here. I know what it feels like. I've been where you are. So let's go back to, I know I gotta go back and forth. So let's go back to the weekly. So, like for instance, for me, I have to do specific things. My goals are to do a YouTube every single month. It requires a surmountable amount of my time because I have to do not only the preparation of what I'm going to talk about, I also have to do the editing. And that's a whole day. That takes a long time. It's not easy. I could outsource it if I want, but when it comes to my videos, I personally like to do it because for me, that's my therapy. I want to have control of that. Now, could I get rid of it, just outsource it to somebody else? Absolutely. And that will free me up more time. And that's something that you have to decide as well, what is going to work for you. And because time you cannot get back. We know that. And time as well is money. So, and then the other thing is for my weeklies, I have to do collaboration. So I'll collaborate with individuals, as entrepreneurs. It's important that we have support from one another as opposed to having to go out on it on our own. It's tough. So we surround ourselves with like-minded individuals. So let's go to the 3 to Thrive. This is what I must absolutely do today. This is going to be a today. It becomes kind of like your to-do list. So today I'm going to exercise. Okay. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to love on my 2 bees. My bees are my daughter and our dog, Babette. And then what is something special I'm going to do for myself that is going to allow me to get grounded and do things that will make me feel better, that will give me clarity whenever I am feeling uncertain about something, because I can be uncertain about making decisions at times. And that's normal. We all can. But I must say that instead of staying stuck, it's better that you make a decision and go with it. And if it's wrong, you're gonna have the ability to pivot whenever it is that you decide that you need to change your mind. But I advise you not to belabor making a decision, because with decision, it's when you pick up that momentum and you're able to move forward. All right, then we've got on deck. All right, on deck is like what we're not going to be doing today. We're going to get it done when we want to. It could be like grocery shopping. It could be bathing the dog. It could be getting that gift, a birthday gift for someone. It could be meeting up with a friend for lunch. Those things that are kind of a little bit naggy for you, but you want to get done. It could be also, how about planning your next vacation? I mean, stop and think about it. I think I love this. And then we have those annual goals, as we were talking about earlier. We have these annual goals, but the one that's on deck, it's just so much. It's like, okay, I'm looking forward to get it done. I'll get it done. It doesn't need to be done right now, but I'll get it done when it needs to be done. But 3 to Thrive are those that are really important to you, to help you physically and spiritually and mentally. Those are the ones that keep you going. I like to also schedule my Monday through Sunday, and you're not able to see, maybe you can. So I have here Sunday all the way through Saturday. And what specifically, this is my schedule, it's my structure. What am I going to do? And then I have my must. I mean, I have all of this outlined, and I know it sounds crazy, but it's the only way that you can see progression, because so much time just flies by. And particularly, I found this to be most impressive in writing the book, because when you decide, that's like the perfect example. When you set your intentions, and you don't waver and you do it no matter what, even when you're not feeling like it. It happens much with exercising. If you want to lose weight, what must you do? You've got to be intentional about the way you eat. How many times a week do you exercise? Also, letting others know that this is what you're looking to do, because there's something very unique or wonderful when you put it out there vocally to others. They are going to go, I'm going to hold her accountable if she doesn't do that. You need to have an accountability partner to get you to hold you accountable for these so you can achieve them. And that's why I'm a big proponent of surrounding yourself with those who will empower you, those who will support you. If you have a group of people that will not support you in the way that you deserve, or that drain you, that make you feel unheard and do not support you, I ask you to go find a new set of individuals. They are bad energy for you. In this list, I have my must. So I have what I need to do. Like, for instance, I needed to do something with lights, my microphone, my studio setup. I mean, so I've got my must of what I need to do. And then I've got a really clear list of how am I going to attract people like yourself in my business. And so where exactly am I going to go? What's going to be my strategy to get it done? And this is the cycle of my business. I have to go out and market myself, right? So I can bring people into my fold. And why am I doing this? Because I have been where you are, and it does not feel good. And I didn't have anybody to tell me how to do it. I had to figure it out on myself. And when I figured it out was when I placed myself in a situation that allowed me the opportunity to grow and strengthen my soul, and surrounded myself and read books that were empowering, that were a source of guide. I no longer have my mother. I couldn't turn to her. I didn't have a spouse that I could bounce things from. So what did I decide? I decided to join a community of like-minded individuals, entrepreneurs, who hold me accountable to the things that I do. And so this is why I am telling you, particularly during a breakup, it is the most horrific, most loneliest times in your lives. And it's so important that you are in a community that supports you, that supports those, let's say if you have children, so you are able to bounce back. And that is my greatest desire for you, because I know the pain. It could take you in a downward spiral. And it saddens me to think that if you are not in the right place, something catastrophic can happen. But we're much better than that. We're going to get you to the next step. And I am very, very grateful that you entrust me, because I've been down this journey and I know how incredibly lonely it can be. All right. So, and then I got distracted. My apologies. So then you've got your daily of what you plan on doing today. I'm going to read for 30 minutes, listen to a podcast, do whatever is necessary, get out there, go walk, go exercise, and look for something that is going to inspire me. I need to be inspired, because if I am inspired, I am going to be able to serve my community, such as you, as a leader should be.